Just like the R1T electric pickup truck, it shares a platform with the Rivian R1S, combines luxury, sporty performance, and trail-ready capability like few other vehicles. Unlike the two-row R1T, the R1S is a three-row SUV with seating for up to 7 passengers. Rivian debuted the R1S for the 2020 model year, and for 2025, a second generation arrives with powertrain and technology updates. Competitors to the 2025 Rivian R1S include the BMW X, Volvo EX90, Tesla Model X, and Kia EV9. What's new? New electrical architecture and compute platform, tri-motor powertrain, increased output from quad-motor powertrain, revised battery packs and more range from largest pack. Redesigned heat pump system, Rivian autonomy platform for driver assist features, taillights and headlights with available beam adapting technology, updated suspension, 3-wheel and tire packages including an aerodynamically optimized set of 22's, redesigned infotainment user interface, Apple Wallet and Google Pixel digital key to unlock and start vehicle, Connect Plus for Google Cast and YouTube video streaming, to premium Ascend interiors, optional storm blue exterior paint and blackout accents, electronically tinted glass roof, interior lighting themes, improved wireless phone charger. What we think. With three-row utility, luxurious amenities, impressive EV capabilities, and extraordinary performance on and off-road, the Rivian R1S is a brilliantly multifaceted SUV. Aside from a few details, we had few complaints about the first generation of this model. Rivian ensured the third-row seat is comfortable and has plenty of amenities, unlike some three-row SUVs. It's trimmed just as nicely as the rows ahead with soft vegan leather, USB ports, Q folders, and air vents standard. Also, unlike some big SUVs, accessing the far back seats in the R1S is a cinch. There's not much cargo space with all 3 rows upright, but the spacious front helps. Nor did Rivian hold back in ensuring whoever's behind the wheel has a great time. The R1S electric powertrains deliver thrilling acceleration and accurate handling, while its one-pedal driving functionality is as good as anything in the industry. Height-adjustable air suspension and clever off-road driving modes enable adventures beyond the pavement, while the SUV's solid driving range lets it avoid staying tethered to a charger. In our initial experience driving the 2025 R1S, the updated suspension proved its worth and then some. It performed well over a bouncy trail, and head toss was very well controlled. It was comfortable on the highway in the rear seat, too. More range is always appreciated, and this is one of the updates for 2025. Rivian has also sorted out the old glass roof that let in too much heat, replacing with a dimmable unit. What hasn't been sorted is the R1S brake pedal, which has far too much travel for our taste. We'd also make more physical controls for simple things like the air vents, which currently must be adjusted through the infotainment touchscreen. Even with those gripes, we're still huge fans of the Rivian R1S. Range and charging. Built on a new electrical platform and now available with a new tri-motor powertrain, the second-generation R1S sees range improvements with the lineup's biggest battery. Max and large packs in the R1 vehicles have been re-engineered and now return range estimates of up to 420 and 330 miles, respectively. With the new lithium iron phosphate standard pack, there's up to 270 miles of range. Any Rivian can recover up to 140 miles of range in roughly 20 minutes plugged into a level 3 DC fast charger. Also, Rivians are compatible with Tesla's superchargers for even more flexibility when looking for a public charger. Performance. As anticipated, the R1S gains a tri-motor setup like the one in the smaller R2, an arrangement that employs dual rear motors and a single motor up front. Combined output measures 850 horsepower and 1,103 pounds-ft of torque. Reaching 60 miles per hour should take about 2.9 seconds, same as the R2. Every 2025 Rivian R1S comes with a WD. The standard dual-motor system remains the base powertrain and makes 533 horsepower and 610 pounds-ft of torque, unchanged from the first-generation model. This setup should enable a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of about 4.5 seconds. Rivian also makes a performance dual-motor powertrain, which raises output to 665 horsepower and 829 pounds-ft of torque. R1S models with this powertrain can make the sprint to 60 miles per hour in just 3.5 seconds. Maximum power comes with the updated quad-motor R1S, which produces 190 horsepower and 290 pounds-ft of torque more than before. New totals amount to an astounding 1,025 horsepower and up to 1,198 pounds-ft of torque when using launch mode. This setup should hit 60 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds, which would make it more than a half second quicker than before. R1S, quicker than the Lamborghini Urus. Most folks considering an R1S likely aren't cross-shopping it against the Lamborghini Urus. One's a zero-emissions, three-row family SUV, the other's a wildly styled, gas-guzzling Italian raging bull. But the two are closely matched in performance, at least on paper. We took this unlikely pairing out to an airstrip for a good, old-fashioned drag race to see which is quicker in the real world. Safety ratings and features. One of the biggest updates for the 2025 R1S is the new standard Rivian autonomy platform. This driver assistance architecture benefits from higher definition cameras, redundant sensors, and improved computing power this year. Standard features include blind spot monitoring and highway assist hands-free driving. The more advanced Rivian Autonomy Platform Plus features enhanced highway assist and lane change on command, which will automatically change lanes when it is safe to do so after the driver activates the blinker. The R1S's headlights and taillights are new this year, and the headlights come with adaptive drive beam technology for intelligently controlled beams. The technology won't be ready at vehicle launch but will be enabled later this year via over-the-air update. Although safety ratings are not available for the 2025 R1S, the 2024 model earned IIHS Top Safety Pick status, the agency's second-best designation. Cargo space and towing. Since the second generation R1S is dimensionally the same as the first generation, we didn't expect space to change, and it largely didn't, with the second and third rows folded. Cargo capacity now expands to 105.8 cubic feet instead of 105.0 cubes. The front got smaller, though it now provides another 9.9 cubic feet as opposed to 11.1 cubes as before. Maximum towing capacity for the R1S is 7,700 pounds. For higher towing capacity, choose the Rivian R1T, which can tow up to 11,000 pounds. Technology. New features this year include shareable car keys in Apple Wallet or through select Google Pixel devices, Rivian-developed premium audio, and Connect Plus, a subscription service that delivers streaming video and access to thousands of apps. A dynamic glass roof that can be tinted at the touch of a button is new, as is the 2025 R1S customizable interior lighting and redesigned infotainment user interface. The SUV's air springs, dampers, and hydraulic roll control system are also new. Expect the R1S to feature a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster in front of the driver and a 15.6-inch infotainment touchscreen in the center of the dashboard. That touchscreen is used to control essentially every vehicle function, from drive mode settings to air vent direction. Built-in navigation is standard, but Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are not available. Over-the-air update capability allows for future software improvements. In the second row, a 6.8-inch touchscreen lets passengers adjust their climate zone. All 3 rows of seats have USB-C ports, and the front row gets a wireless charging pad, which has been upgraded this year. A built-in rechargeable flashlight and Bluetooth speaker could come in handy at the campsite or a tailgate party. New R1S California Dune Edition. Rivian's SUV lineup receives its first themed special edition this year, the desert-inspired California Dune Edition. For 2025 tri-motor models only, this mostly appearance package features California Dune exterior paint with black accents, a set of max tracks with mounting boards, improved power-tonneau cover, and available model-specific rally-inspired wheels. The theme carries into the cabin with a two-tone black and tan interior, matching floor mats, and a new floor material that's said to be easier to clean. The 2025 Rivian R1S California Dune Edition starts at $107,700. How much is the 2025 Rivian R1S? When can I get one? The 2025 R1S Adventure trim is offered only with dual motor and performance dual motor powertrains, while the Ascend trims come only with tri- and quad motor setups. The dual motor standard pack starts at just under $77,000, but prices can exceed the R1S Tri-Motor Max Pack's $108,000. Quad motor pricing has yet to be released. The second generation R1S is available immediately. Maybe wait for the new Rivian R2 or R3. The R1S is fantastic, but Rivian is hard at work on SUVs that could just as appealing. The upcoming Rivian R2 and Rivian R3 feature the brand's signature design and adventurous spirit, along with high-performance electric powertrains. Notably, the R2 and R3 are smaller and more affordable than the R1S. Does that make them a better solution for you? Take a look at everything we know about the 2026 Rivian R2 and 2027 Rivian R3 to decide. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like.